First of all, I chose Edgewood College just because of the academics and stuff like that, at least when I was investigating what college I wanted to go to. But honestly, the most simple answer for why I came here was when I came on my tour and I met Coach Huff. She was just talking with me and with the other coaches, and the environment they talked about, like the family environment, the loving environment, the environment to be on a basketball team with coaches who care and who want you to succeed and play well and be the best person and not only athlete you could be. I really like that. And it's a small school-ish, smaller school inside of Madison. I couldn't think of a better place I'd want to be.
Initially coming to Edgewood, I was focused on the nursing program because I knew they had a good nursing program, but then when Coach Huff reached out, it was like a whole different story. It's something that I wanted to do from the beginning, and it hasn't changed. I've always been passionate about basketball. So
Edgewood College in general is a very close community of people, and especially on like the basketball team, we were all close from the jump, from the moment we met each other, from the first practice, the first open gym, from the first summer league game. Everybody is so close and warm and welcoming, and sports are meant to be fun and competitive, and basketball here is fun and competitive, and you build a family, and that's why Edgewood College.
Well, the reason 5 years ago I picked Edgewood College was because I believed in Coach Huff's dream for this program. She was very convincing during the recruiting process, and I took a risk coming here, and it really paid off in the end. I got that championship, I flipped the program, I met some amazing teammates, had some great games, so definitely a risk that was made me a little nervous 5 years ago for sure, but something that I'm very thankful for now.
I knew I wanted to be in Madison. The city is just amazing, so much to do. I knew I wanted small class sizes so I could make the connections to my professors and the other peers in my classes. Wasn't sure that I wanted to play basketball, to be honest, but I met with Coach Huff and met some of the team, and I knew that Edgewood was a perfect fit for me after that.
Our culture that we have with each other is unbelievable. We have so much chemistry and we get along so well together. There's not a problem where we don't put it out in the open and talk about it collectively to come to a decision, and that's one thing that I really admire about our team.
Honestly, I think it's mostly just the people. We all love basketball. We have a passion to win. We have that drive, and the coaches push us to win and be successful. But the people who are here, I've made so many lifelong friends throughout this process of basketball in college.
This team has grown so much in the last 4.5 years. Like the challenges that we've had to face and the obstacles we've overcome and the family we've built is really important, and you won't find a group of girls or a group of coaches like you will here. Everyone is so dedicated and so passionate and so willing to help each other learn and grow and become the best that we can all be, and it's part of the reason why we're a winning program now, why we have so much experience.
Every game we always ask each other, do we think every team is as close as we are? And the answer is always no. But we're really close, and we all want to see each other succeed, and we're willing to make sacrifices for each other, and if that means somebody's getting on the court for 30 minutes and somebody's on the bench all the time, we don't care. We have a I score, you score mentality in the gym, and I think that's really helped us. And even with how close we are and being best friends, we compete and we push each other, and it's a war zone in that gym, and we just want to see everybody reach their potential for sure.
We are so close. We call Coach Huff our second mom, our mom away from our actual moms, and then the girls are my best friends. We enjoy going to practice so we can see our best friends. Yeah, I would just say the culture.
This year's probably been one of my favorite years. I like having the role of a senior role, I guess. But just one moment that really stood out from this year is in the beginning we were kind of struggling, we were having troubles finding ourselves. But Diamond really stepped up, and it brought us all together, and then from there the seniors all talked, and we tried to get everyone together all at one time, and that was probably the best thing when we all came together and finally started playing together.
There's a lot of favorite moments. One of them is beating Bene in the conference tournament championship to go to the NCAA tournament. That'll stick with me forever. Such a great game. Fun memory. And then also our trip freshman year to Puerto Rico. We only played 2 games there, which were competitive, fun, but those connections you make with your teammates off the court is really something special that'll stick with me forever.
Definitely winning the championship at Benedictine. I remember being surrounded by every single person who I'm close to, all my best friends who I love, coaches. You can just see how proud they were on their faces cutting down that net. It was just whole full of emotions, adrenaline, everything.
Definitely winning the championship at Benedictine. That was really fun. That was just, sometimes it's even surreal for me to think about it, just because 4 years prior to that this program was 0-25, and we went on a huge run, and just, I mean, we were winning games left and right, blowing teams out. I mean, it was a great time. I mean, and then I guess recently too, I would say the St. Norbert's game's got to be top 5 games I've ever played at Edgewood for sure. Just because this team's so different, so young, and that team, roster full of seniors, 5 senior starters. It was good to see the team that I have now grow up and kind of come to a little bit and get a little comfortable in their skin, and that was a big win for them, but it was a big win for me as well, just to see.
Our trip to Puerto Rico was really, really cool. And one of the things that we got to do is we got to volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club there for a little while and just help kind of start to rebuild some things and organize. And that was a cool experience because we got to see kind of like a side of, for some people, the world that, you know, we've never seen. And we've been able to help. And we got to also have some fun and just bond there too.
Advice to my freshman self. Time management skills are important in college, so make sure to prioritize homework and stuff. I don't know.
I would tell myself a lot of things, I think, but I think the thing I would say, like, the most seriously was don't put so much pressure on yourself, and remember why you play. Remember that you love the game and that it's fun, and even if you don't always succeed, you're still learning and growing every day. And you've still made incredible relationships. So don't try to be perfect, just try to be you. That's what I'd tell myself.
Get in shape ASAP. Yeah, 1, get in shape for sure. And 2, I would tell myself that don't ever put fun before anything else. Like, fun has to be the #1 thing. If it's not fun for you, if you're not having a good time, you got to figure it out.
I would say live in the moment. It flies by so fast. Take every day and just soak everything up. Also embrace the grind. Things are going to get hard. Practices are going to be tough. School's a lot of work, but just embrace it and enjoy every moment because it goes by so quickly.
I would definitely want to thank my parents, mom and dad. They were always supported me through all my years of playing sports. I can remember all the times, no matter what events, they're always cheering me on. So, and they love athletics too, so we got closer through that. And definitely Coach Huff. She was the one who recruited me. I didn't respond to my phones or emails very well. And I remember when I first met her, and instantly there was like a click. I was like, I want this to be my coach, and I never regretted that decision once. She's pushed me to be a better person. I've been able to come and talk to her during tough times that come out through college, homework, anything. And definitely some of my, all of my teammates, every one of them who's I've been on a team with, they have really pushed me to be better. And we just, yeah, we've had a great time here together. So family, friends, Edgewood College in general has given me this great, wonderful opportunity. So yeah.
Everyone has impacted my life in an amazing way and has formed me to be the person I am today, especially Coach Huff. She's someone that I've always admired. I know that we've had our problems and we've gotten through them, and that's amazing. I love being able to work alongside my coach and know truly what she's thinking about. And then just the whole coaching staff this year has been amazing. Coach Taylor, Grace, AK, they've all stepped up and have always helped me and encouraged me throughout the way, like my journey. And it's just, I could thank everyone. But yeah.
Two people I really have to thank the most are my mom and dad. They have, even though they haven't been able to physically be here, they have supported me from a distance. They watch every single game if they can. You know, they have given me this opportunity to be here, to move across the country and grow. So a big thank you to them. Big thank you to Coach Huff, because she is the one who took a chance on me and gave me the opportunity to play, which I wasn't expecting at all from high school. And honestly, I have like 100 people I could thank, but just like my friends, my family, people who have supported me throughout the years, who know how much I love the game and who just want to see me happy in it. And I want to thank you guys. Anna and Brian, you guys have done so much for us. And all my coaches from the past, and all the coaches here at Edgewood, because they're all really supportive. And I think I'll leave it at that for the thank yous. It's been really awesome.
Definitely want to thank my mom, always my #1 fan, sharing everything on Facebook, coming to all the games, yelling at me from the stands. It's kind of crazy to me that I won't get that experience anymore, especially because I just won't be competing. My grandparents, the coaching staff, Coach Huff, Coach AK, Tay, Grace, I mean, I know for 100% fact that they support me on and off the court, and that means so much to me. And they've really contributed to who I am today as a person and as a player. I'd also like to thank my teammates. This experience isn't what it is without them. Each of them has brought something unique and important into my life, and I would not want to go to war with anybody else besides that group of kids that I got out there. So
I would like to give a thanks to all my coaches. Growing up, club basketball, they really taught me like the fundamentals, and then obviously high school coach, Coach Huff, and all the coaching staff here at Edgewood has just made a huge impact on me, not just being a basketball player, but being a leader and being a great teammate. Thank my parents, come to almost every game, my grandparents who live in Minnesota and come to almost every game, and then just my other friends and family who have supported me throughout the way.
I mean, Brooke, Delaney, Jen, Alyssa, like, they have all been such huge forces in this program, and they've all become really good friends of mine, and they're all people who, you know, I went through those ups and downs with, and they made this program what it is. Anyone can argue that. They can say that, oh, maybe you had like an easy year, oh, like maybe, you know, it was just lucky. But really, like, they took on a really big challenge and they turned it around. And they made it fun, they made it exciting.
For me, I'm just excited to see everyone, for starters, but that whole group of incoming freshmen, all 10 of us that came in, we instantly meshed like a family. So, and we were all freshmen, we didn't know anyone, so anything I want to say to them is, I mean, they're my best friends. I've been able to keep in contact and touch with everyone. And that I love them. They are my favorite people in the whole world.
Those are the core group of kids that came in here that first recruiting class, so we all kind of came in here on the same mentality that we knew we were taking a risk and we just wanted to play and have fun, and we did that, and we were able to get to our goals. We were able to get to our goals with those kids, and they just kind of, they're really the foundation of what this program is about, and I just want to thank them. They took a huge risk coming here just like I did, and we made the most out of it for sure.
Definitely rewarding, exhilarating, and fun.
It's been a blast just being here and in this atmosphere in Madison, in the Dome, all of that.
Inspiring, probably. I feel like I've met and been surrounded by people with, either common goals or different goals that we push each other to be able to succeed those goals, or even help each other out when we're falling short of what we need to do to reach those goals. But I feel like being around all these people with these goals and drive and care about that drive has been really important.
Well, I think the first one that comes to mind is that it's a blessing. I am so honored that I had the opportunity to ever play basketball again, because after high school I wasn't sure, and I knew I loved it, but I just never knew if I was going to be able to play again, and that was made possible, so definitely a blessing.
Last one. Fun. I don't know, honestly it's simple, but I had enjoyed my time here a lot. Just coming out of high school, it's a whole new world. You learn and meet so many different people, and yeah, it's been life-changing, that's for sure.